Hello guys, John Bay 2. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today is the Q&A answering the questions you sent me. Now, we had over 30 questions, over 30, so thank you for that. I must admit I didn't give out what you had to do very goodly, so if you do leave any questions now, they're just going to be handwritten. They won't be in a video. But a lot of you did send me them, and I will answer them during the video right now. So some of them might not be up here twice because someone sent me the same thing twice. Because especially with shoutouts, they didn't want me to shout out something. They want their name, username. They want me to shout out a group which I never even heard of. So let's go. So someone just another thing. I didn't want to do this for shoutouts. I wanted to do it for if people wanted to ask questions about me or what I was like. What I like. Sorry. Get my words out probably what I like. So we're going to start with, could you give me a shout out? So yeah, I can't pronounce your name, but I'll try and give you a shout out. Conley Gorley. I can't pronounce your name. That's what I meant. I didn't want to do stuff like that. Unless you gave me a question, I'd give you a shout out if you wanted it, and you can ask. I didn't want to do it just for people to say, give me a shout out, give me a question, and if you wanted a shout out, I'd do it. That's what I meant. I didn't just mean, just ask for a shout out. But there you go. What do you use to film your videos? I use my webcam that's inbuilt on my Chromebook. I do have another laptop because this one is broken now, but that one is not in HD. That one is 480p. This one is 720p. So I do film this one. If I do film any other videos, so that's Facebook videos, I will try and do it on that other one because you can combine them on that one a bit more. I've been doing a lot of that on my webpage. Now this is the one I'm talking about. Can you shout out the Bish Ban Blub? So that is BUTISMOBAN Bulb BLUB. Now I did look this up. It's something about Christianity Club or something. Don't know. And then the next thing here is they want my Twitch. Twitch will be down below, but my Twitch is John82, I think, without the capital J. Now, just make sure that's right. Yeah, without the capital J's. Sorry, do excuse me. Without the capital J, it's John82, exactly the same as this one. So I do stream. So it says, will you ever live stream on Twitch? I live stream a lot. Do you like Doctor Who? I do like Doctor Who. I'm not in the mood with new Doctor Who. So if you're on about new Doctor Who at the moment, no. If you're on about classic Doctor, wow, I still like Doctor Who, but I just don't like the direction it's going. If you're on about old Doctor Who, yes. If you're on about new Doctor Who, currently, no. So the answer is, if you want new Doctor Who, no. Old Doctor Who, yes. Do you like any sports like Les Cross? I can't pronounce that. That's my favourite. I've never heard of it, and I had to check what it was. I do know what it is now, which is kind of a cool sport I've just seen. I like tennis, I like swimming, I like badminton, I like walking if that's a sport. Those are the only sports I like doing, and that's about it. That's the only sports I ever do. Football, basketball, baseball, I'm rubbish at. Rugby, stuff like that, rubbish. Next question. Who is I? Who is I? Who is you? I got some really weird comments coming, so I have read them, most of them anyways. What's your favourite band or artist? Now, my favourite band differs. See, this is a really hard question. My favourite band is between a lot of my favourite band is probably, is it Blur or is it Oasis? I've got to say Oasis. And my favourite artist is Leonard Cohen. I think his name is Leonard Cohen. So yeah, that's my favourite you know. And then I got another question. So this is one. What would we do if you were a doctor? If you were the doctor? I don't know what you would do. You would panic, you'd worry, maybe. I don't know what I don't know if you're saying what I would do or what you would do. So that one's a bit mixed up. But that's what I got here. What would we do if you were the doctor? So you'd be fine, I suppose. I wouldn't do nothing. So what would happen if you become the Prime Minister? Now, I did say this in a video. I'm planning to do a PM, sort of American leader, PM, MP leader video in the future, because I've just done one on Brexit and referendums and all that. I'm going to do more. So people are going to not like it, but that's what I'm going to do. So what would I do if I was Prime Minister? Well, you know what I'd do. Brexit would be sorted out. Would be leaving. I would make the people who live here first count more, because I don't think they do. Doesn't matter, before people start calling racist, doesn't matter what colour you are. If you're black and you live here, then I would put you above people who don't live here, even if they're white, because a lot of people, if you don't know, I think a person, there was a thing on TV. Wow, was it TV or was it a YouTube video? And they were talking to Nigel Farage, and he was like saying, "Oh, I wish my vote counted." And he was in Australia, and he was white. I think to myself, you don't even live. He was in English, but he lives in Australia now. I think to myself, you don't even live in, and he wanted a say in the referendum. I think to myself, and he did want Remain. He did want Remain. I think to myself, but you don't even live in the UK anymore. So what gives you the right to say you want to remain? You don't even live in the UK. It doesn't matter to you what happens. You live in America. He actually lives in America. He actually lives in America. Now, the coloured person said they wanted to remain. That matters, and they live in the UK. That matters more than a person who's white, who does it in English and doesn't live. I don't mind. I don't care if what colour you are. If you live in the UK, you stay. I think we should go back to basics, really. And I will make a video about this in the future, so stay tuned. It's going to be a long-ass video. Why you doing a Q&A? Ask, thanks, lots of love, me Australian. I'm doing a Q&A because a friend asked me to do one. A person here said do one, and I thought I'd do one. What do you think you be if you were woman? What would I do if I was a woman? I think I'd be exactly the same as I was now. I'd be more into probably makeup, jewellery. I'd be into a lot more things, different things. I'd be just exactly the same, except from I'd be a woman, basically. I don't know how you could be different if you were a woman. In this sort of life, can I have some money, please? You're a growing channel. I'm sure you can help me out. My mum has left me out of the house and I'm hungry. Haha, very funny. I don't make no money at all from this, so have you ever been in a fight and won? No, and if you don't know, I would bullied heavily. I don't think you should ever get in fights. I don't like fighting. I don't even like when it's, make pretend fighting. You bash people's brains out. I don't like that. So what subjects did you do at school and did you like them? Shout out to Miss Quimby, my geography teacher, who was the best in my humble opinion. So I did ICT media and I did drama and I think I did art, and I dropped out of drama straight away. I dropped out of it because I thought it was going to be easy peasy. It wasn't. I did art for a little while and then I dropped out of that and I just continued doing ICT media. And yes, I did like ICT media, but it was hard. What's the scariest nightmare you ever has had and has spoken you to bits? The scariest nightmare I ever had was when I had a dream about my next door neighbour came through and he sawed through and my poster fell down. So my poster fell down and my neighbour saw through. Now, I'll tell you the story here. And that's what I was dreaming. And then suddenly I woke up because I had the nightmare. And you wouldn't believe it. My poster actually did fall down, but that's because my next door neighbour was making so much noise, banging and all that, and the poster actually did fall down. It gave me such a heart attack. So, yeah, that's a story for the books. Can you friend me? I guess that says fruit on your fridge. XX. Minecraft maybe, or Fortnite. Now, I don't know if you mean friend you on PS4 or PS3 or whatever. I have a PS4. My PS4 is John 558. Don't know if it's 2 8s or it's either 2 8s and 2 2s. It's only 8221, but I don't know if it's 2 8s or 1 8. So link will be down below for my PS4 if you want it. Well, I'm going to do it anyways, but you can have it. So, what would you do if you were the president of the universe? What would I do if I was president of the universe? So that means I have the whole entire universe. The space race is on. We'd go to different planets. We'd have a good time. And I'd have people ruling Earth for us, the best sort of people. And if they got out of line, they would be punished. They would be just knocked myself. I just knocked my bloody chin out. That hurt. Can you say Toby? Toby, I guess you want to shout out, so I'll give your full YouTube name. Toby Killeen. That is Toby. Normal Toby. Killeen. That's your second bit. So you know how to spell Toby's Toby, but that's his surname. Me, who is what? So people are saying this. I don't know what this is. Me is who's what. You is you. What job money gives you? I don't have a job currently. Would you ever do a fan meet up at CX in Canterbury? No, that is miles away from me, so why would I ever do that? And I don't think it's a good idea to do meetups, really, because I think people are going to get hurt or something would happen, to someone. Maybe me, maybe, a fan. It's dangerous to do meetups unless they're planned and, I'm not really that big anyways. It'd be a waste of time to be like one person. I love your channel. Can I have it? No, you can't have it. It's my channel. So, sorry. Why don't you like Europe? It's not that I don't like Europe. It's that they're bossy and UK can choose their own future. They don't need Europe holding their hands. We're a big enough country to do it. I think we're like the United States in one hand. We're like the United States, but then we're like not. And it's like Europe is bullying us at the moment a bit. Europe is like the bully, and we're like the older brother, but we're the older brother, but we've got about 10 siblings, and they're all pressing up against us and squashing us like we can't breathe. That is what Europe is like at the moment. So the next question is, what's your favourite new Doctor Who season? I don't like calling them seasons, and I'm guessing you're talking about series 1 to 10. I haven't seen series 11. So before we do this, I don't call them seasons, I call them series. It's a bit weird. I've had this conversation before in a video. I have a problem with calling them seasons because, for one, that's what American shows should be. So Family Guy season's fine, but then we have another thing now called volumes, and it goes on and on and on. And now talking rubbish, but I don't like calling them seasons. I'm going to call it series, and that's a bit weird because then we got the classic series 2, and then we call the classic series. So I'm guessing you're American. We call the classic seasons. Now I'm saying it's we call them seasons, the classic series, when it should be series, and then the new series 1, 10, and then some people carry on. But anyways, carrying on. My favourite new one is probably series 4. 4, I think. It's between 4 and 2. Maybe closely followed by I quite like 7. Which one was my favourite one? 10's probably my least favourite. I think it's 2 or 4. I'm going to say 4. 4 is my favourite series. What inspired you to start YouTube now? Start your channel? This says not YouTube. This channel, because you don't know, I have been on YouTube since 2009, and this channel wasn't called John 82 at the beginning. It was called Dr. John Bond. What inspired me to do this channel was because I got rid of my old channel through bullying, through harassment, through bad stuff, and I carried on for a little while on another channel, and I was very quiet. I didn't do a lot, and I really missed it, and I thought that's what inspired me to do this channel. I thought I wouldn't let them win, and I carry on and do what I like doing. I do what I do, it doesn't have to always be Doctor Who, it doesn't always have to be, what other people like. Even if my channel gets 1 view, if it's myself, I'd rather do it, It's like a hobby now. Doing videos is like a hobby. It's not a job, it's an enjoyment. And that's what I think some YouTubers don't do. I don't care if I inspire people, I don't care if I do anything. Life is life, YouTube is YouTube. YouTube, for me, is fun and talking to people and having a good time. Sometimes you can get on with them, sometimes you don't, and sometimes you just do videos and they never get seen at all. But that's the end of this video, guys. Thanks for all your Q&A questions. As I said, if you leave any comments now on that video, they will be just written down, written on the comments. Thanks for all the comments. Please like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, guys. Thanks for watching, and bye for now. Take care. Bye-bye.